welcome to our channel. It is day 23 of living in an RV. We are currently driving back from Caldwell after dropping off her daughter and her boyfriend. I will let you tell everybody what's going on.
Okay, so we didn't get a video made yesterday. It was kind of a crummy day. We had got the opportunity to stay in an RV park, and things were very comfortable. And
Very nice.
It was very nice to kind of settle down and have AC power and AC and power and what have you. And then we were told that, basically they had an employment position there. I went in to inquire about that and to see if we could possibly stay there long term. And they indicated that might be a possibility. And when we went in to discuss that with them, we did reveal our background, because we both have criminal backgrounds, and we don't try to keep it a secret. We're honest and upfront about it. And so when they said they were going to do a background check, we told them that what they would find. And they said, no, we can't do a long-term rental with you. And we're like, okay, so we figured we'd stay.
It was worth a shot.
We'd stay the length of time that had been paid for. That
it had been paid for by one of our friends from church. He spent $640 to get us 2 weeks in this RV park.
Yeah,
to get us through the hottest part of this year.
So we had been there, 4 days, 5,
Three, I think, maybe 4.
Maybe 4
days.
And they didn't ask questions when we got there, when we checked in. But
when it was only a 2-week period.
Yeah, when we told them our background, suddenly it mattered. Like, we're still the same people that we were 3 days before when we checked into the place. Our crime didn't,
mine was done in 2004.
Yeah, we were criminals, if you want to look at it that way, when we went there, and they accepted the money for us to stay. They accepted us being there. And then as soon as they were aware of that being the case, suddenly it was a problem. And they actually asked us to leave. So
refunded our friend the money that he had spent to get us there.
They did do that. The manager lady was nice. I could tell she felt bad about the situation. But all in all, it's just crummy business practices.
I want to make it clear, the staff there were really friendly. It was the owner that decided to be intolerant and whatnot towards us.
Yeah, so more on that background later, but it was just messed up. So yesterday we had to leave the RV park and try to get reacclimated to our old situation.
Park in the park during the day, park in our church parking lot at night.
And Pixel did not take kindly to being in the RV, because where we park is right next to some kind of warehouse where diesel trucks come and go early in the morning.
That's the parking lot of our church is right next to a truck depot of some sort.
Yeah.
And they have trucks moving in and out of there in the early morning. We're usually unconscious at that point.
But there was also
some kind of medical emergency
vehicles
last night,
going up and down the road, lights, sirens, the whole bit. And that cat was freaking out, to say the least. So I stayed up to keep him away from the windows until 5:30 in the morning when he finally decided to settle down and stop trying to.
And the reason we had to keep him away
Get
from
out.
windows was when we went to get the RV from the park, his little dumb butt had clawed open the screen right off the driver's window.
But before he did that, little Miss Luna, Houdini,
Luna has
figured out how to open the dang window.
without damaging. Yeah, she figured out that, she sticks her claws in and slides it. She opens the window and she goes out. And then she has to wait for us to get back to let her back in.
Yeah, so we pull up. She's under the RV.
And the window's open. It's like, did you left the window open?
Her eyes glowing under the RV. I'm like, how did she get out? Yeah.
And she's done this a couple of times because, I closed the screen. We come back and the screen is open and she's out of the RV.
Yeah.
I don't know why it didn't take us, why. And the first 2 times it happened, she looked at me and goes, "You left the window open." I'm like, "No, I didn't." I'm like, "You left the window open." She got out. I'm like, "I closed it, I swear." But I don't exactly have the best memory about things, so she didn't believe me. And I wasn't sure I believed me either.
Yeah.
Until we come back the other day, and it's like, no, I know I closed that. Because Pixel will go out of it.
Yep.
That's when I actually looked at the screen and saw some minor deformations in the thing where she'd stick her claws in and slide it open. It was like, how in the world does a cat figure that out?
She did.
Pixel, he went for more brute force point and ripped through it. Like, ripped it all up. It's a big hole.
Yeah.
We found that this morning.
And he tried to rip through all the other windows, which is why I sat up all night guarding the windows. And, it wasn't just the windows. It was also...
That's bright.
He was climbing up on everything. He knocked stuff over. I mean, it was like a little tornado inside the RV.
Most cats are very graceful and sinuous and are able to weave in and out of stuff without knocking stuff over. Pixel's not one of those cats.
He doesn't even try.
He is a fat cat. We actually weighed him as part of the lease for the old apartment. He's what, 12 pounds?
12 pounds.
12 pounds. And it's a good thing he's adorable because he's fat.
Oh, it's so obnoxious too. But yeah, anyway, so didn't get much sleep. It's been a long day. I'm
had
ready
to
to
get
be
sleep
done.
because I had to go to work.
Yeah. So, we're hoping for a better night tonight. And, more sleep tonight.
The biggest problem is that because we're on the park and church schedule again, the only time we get to run the generator and her CPAP is after we've moved it to the park.
We actually could run it at the church at night. We just don't want to use up all the gas.
Yeah.
And we haven't got the inverter situation set up yet. So
we don't really know if we can even run the AC anytime. Fortunately, at night it's not that big a problem. But,
if you guys know how to hook up, I mean, we have a 4,000 watt generator. And it will run the fan on the AC, but it will not turn on the condenser. And I know there's a way of doing it, and if you know how, let us know.
Please let us know in the comments.
If not, we need to get a portable or something.
Yeah.
So let us know. We could use that tip. Hopefully this won't go on for much longer. We'll get into another park. Lord willing, something will come through soon.
Yeah, the same guy that helped us with the 2 weeks at the RV park on the other side of Caldwell, he was also very unhappy with them. and he went and talked to the people that are in charge of his RV park, and there's going to be a couple openings in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So keep us in your prayers. Thank you for following. Hope that we contribute something to your day. Let us know what you would like to hear, because don't really want to just make this be all about us. The idea is to show you that tough times happen, and if you're tough and you rely on God and you lean on Him when the things are tough, you can get through too. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. And
probably the biggest message we can actually give is that God has been very generous to us. We were looking at being evicted without anywhere to go, and He put the RV in our path. Our car died, and I had a moment where I was yelling at God and being all upset, and basically a tantrum. I can admit it was a tantrum. We were sitting in the RV sweating like crazy, and we had no working car, and I went on a rant to God. And not 5 minutes after I got done, her daughter's boyfriend called us, because he's a mechanic, has been since he was 12. His roommate that is renting a room to him sells cars.
Yeah, I think you already told them all that.
I might have. Again, I don't have the best of memories, so
right. So I have to remind him, because otherwise you're going to hear the same thing over and over and over again.
But the point I was getting at, though, is that we've been very fortunate. God has given us quite a lot. An RV, a working RV, a working car. So while we're not in a stick-built home, which is what caused me to lose my being able to donate plasma twice a week, while we're not in a stick-built, we're in our own home that we own outright, free and clear. No payments, no nothing like that. We just don't have anywhere to park it long term. But even that, He's showing His hand to us.
And God, we're learning a lot.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about the RV.
It's a good character training university. Don't recommend it.
Not for the faint of heart.
But I guess God sees that He's got some refining to do, and is not comfortable, but we can honestly say that it's made us closer as a couple. It's changed our perspective on what's important, and given us something new in our lives that we kind of needed to get out of kind of a rut. So all in all, it's good, even though it's rough. And so keep your heads up.
And hey, I've mentioned it before, unexpected bonus, we've been able to see the sunrise every morning.
And the sunset.
And the sunset. Well, yeah, that's true.
For a while, anyway.
I get to see the sunset every day because I'm at work. But the sunrise is not something I've seen recently.
No,
until
he
recently.
usually is like dead to the world.
But getting up at rounds, and whether the alarm is set or not, I was getting up at 7. But
so I think that's all for tonight.
Yeah.
We gotta get some dinner and get back to the RV and make sure the cats aren't
destroying
ripping
everything.
The windows open again.
This is true. Like and subscribe, share us, post comments. We'd like to hear from you. Have a good night.